What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over VeThor and VeChain today. We're going to go over both of them. So yeah, before we go over those though, please hit the like button, subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm, and leave a comment in the comment section to let me know what you guys want me to go over next. A lot of people have been asking for VeThor lately. So yeah, we're going to be going over the technical analysis and a few different news things that we have going on with VeThor and VeChain. So we're going to go over that, and also check out the links in the description for free stocks with Robinhood, Webull, and Public.com. And remember, for Webull, you have to deposit $100 first, not $1. Yeah, $100 first, and then you'll be able to get those free stocks. So yeah, definitely check that out, and check out my other links in the description too. Check out my BeatStars link. If you guys make music, you can definitely get some beats on there. If you want beats for your background music for YouTube channels and your YouTube videos, you can definitely go ahead and do that. And then on top of that, you can also check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify Music, Apple Music, all that good stuff. So let's go over VeChain and VeThor here. So this right here that we're looking at is the technical analysis for VeChain, or no, for VeThor. And then we're also going to go over VeChain as well, and we're going to go over both of them. And they're both kind of the same if you look at it. They kind of look the same. They're a little bit similar. VeChain is a little bit different on the charts than VeThor, and it's a little bit more expensive. It's at 9 cents. Then we have VeThor over here at 0.0088. So yeah, anyways, as you can see here, we hit this support line down here inside of VeThor at 0075, and now that we're upping here, it looks like we have some good support right here actually right now at the 0.0088 area, and that's actually going to end up leading us shooting up to here to this 0092 area. So after we pass this resistance here, we could actually continue to rise here. It looks like we're on a little bit of a bullish pattern, because everything inside the crypto market has been going down, but things have been recovering here. So you can see VeThor now up 8.2%. That's actually pretty good right there. And everything's been going bad for like the last 7 days inside the whole crypto market. So I don't blame VeThor there. But VeThor is doing all right overall. Remember, VeThor is like the gas token of VeChain. So anyways, let's go over that. Look over here though, up 5.7% in Bitcoin for the last 24 hours. Ethereum up 9.2%. So everything has been recovering, in VeThor and VeChain have actually been recovering too for the last 24 hours. So that's actually pretty good news there. And then over here, this is VeChain. VeChain being up 10% in the last 24 hours. So that's definitely good news there. And VeChain is definitely doing very well too. So look at here, VeChain actually bounced off of the support of the 8 cents, the 8.5 area, which is 0.85, and now we're actually heading towards this resistance. It looks like we have some pretty good momentum building up to here, somewhere around 1017, maybe 1024, whatever suits you best. Whatever one of you thinks is the actual support or resistance. I think 1020 would be resistance, which is 0.1020. So anyways, we are heading up there and we have some good momentum. So if we do get rejected down by that, we will actually end up going back down to there, just like how VeThor did over here. VeThor came all the way down to this 0075 support, then it came all the way up here to the 8.3 resistance, and then it kind of bounced off it a few times, and now we're like right back up here. Now it definitely seems like we're probably going to end up breaking out to this next channel. We might go down to this other support line, but it just all depends on the momentum here with VeThor, and it depends on where the buying and selling is leading it. So if you want to look at the buying and selling, you can actually go in here and see that there is a lot of different orders here, a lot of different buying and selling, but it looks like the selling is kind of taking over towards the end over here. So I don't know. It kind of does look like we could be entering into bearish territory, and we're going to go over another technical analysis done by FX Street, and they kind of put that into perspective for you all, and they actually think it's kind of bearish. That's why I'm saying it could be pretty bearish. Inside of my opinion, I thought that we would actually break out of this resistance here, but actually let's go over what they think over here at FX Street. So VeChain, remember, VeChain and VeThor are pretty much almost the same thing, but VeChain is like the main one for the main blockchain, and then you have VeThor. VeThor is like their gas token, just like how Ethereum has Ether, is pretty much the same thing. But anyways, let's go over this. VeChain price prediction: bears plan to attack VET at 10 cents. So they're planning to attack us at 10 cents. That's what the bears are saying. And anyways, that is the resistance. Hopefully we can get past it, but if we can't get past it, that means all the bears, they're going to be selling the second we reach 10 cents, because it's going to present a good selling opportunity, and then when they sell it, it goes down to 850, which is going to present a good buying opportunity for them. So it's likely that we have a lot of traders inside of VeThor and VeChain, which we have a lot of traders inside the whole crypto market in general. That's why we see all this crazy price action going on. But anyways, when you look at VeChain, you see that there is a lot of buying going on. But now, like, look at this area right here. From here to here, there's a lot of buying, but now the selling is kind of taking over, and the selling is kind of getting bigger and bigger. Yes, we did just now have these huge buy orders, but now it's being followed by some sells. So it looks like it's maybe we might just get rejected at that resistance, just maybe. But I can't say 100% for sure because I'm not a financial advisor. None is financial advice. But yeah, VeChain price pulls back after 25% drop. Bears take profit and bulls look for some reprieve from the massive losses. So anyways, a massive gap between the close and daily Tenkan-sen indicates a mean reversion trade was likely. So VeChain price has found a bit of a bounce during the Wednesday trading session, gaining up to 8.5% from the open. Bulls no doubt feel some relief and reprieve from the violent downswings for VeChain. So the bounce, however, is likely temporary and limited in scale. That's what I was talking about. It kind of looks like it's temporary, like we're going to bounce off of this resistance and end up going back down to our support. Hopefully, if we do go back down to our support, though, we end up building up more momentum and don't break the support. But if we break the support, then we're probably going to go down by about 10% there. So that, and what I mean by down by 10%, down 10% from 8 cents. And that is quite possible, but it all just depends on how the bulls and the bears are reacting. Because if we can't break this resistance, that's going to be pretty bad. And, we never stay inside of one channel for too long. And that's just kind of how crypto moves. But anyways, let's go over some more stuff with this. Now, bulls, no doubt, feel some relief. Like they said, VeChain price likely to move higher to face significant resistance at 10 cents. That's what I was saying. It looks like we might have some big resistance here at 10 cents. But anyways, let's keep going over that. And before we go over that, remember VeThor and VeChain are kind of the same thing. So even though VeThor is having that, our VeChain's having the resistance at 10 cents, we got some resistance here at the 0092 area over here for VeThor. And we're also having some good support here too at 88, but it kind of looks like it wants to break down because as you can see here, like, yes, we did break out of it very briefly, but we couldn't even keep that momentum up. And remember, the whole market had that little crash that happened. So that could be why we can't keep the momentum. Maybe things are just going to continue trading sideways for a while in the crypto market. But when I looked at everything else, Bitcoin recovered pretty good, at 43.5K, 5.6% in the last 24 hours. You had Cardano up 11.3% in the last 24 hours. So other things have been recovering all right. But, we just got to stay bullish here if we really wanted to grow, because we are the people that really, govern where this goes. Not all of us, obviously, because, there's also institutional investors inside of cryptos as well. And they own a huge stake of crypto. They own about 70% of all cryptos. And when that Evergrande news came out for China, they're the main people that sold out because they own most of crypto. So yes, they sold out to cover their positions over there. So you got to think about it like that. And also there's the SEC regulation news that's also going to keep us down inside of crypto in general. So you got to think about that too. That's going to affect VeThor and VeChain a lot heavily. So anyways, VeChain price likely to move to 10 cents. Resistance, bears to resume pressure and move VeChain below 8 cents. That's what I was talking about because look, this is at 850, but I said, if we do hit this support, we're probably going to go 10% below the support, which is inevitably going to bring us down to like exactly on 8 or below 8, maybe 0.075, somewhere around there. So that's quite possible. That's only for, like the near future. That's not for like the far future. I'm talking about this is short term. This is a short term technical analysis. Got a little mixed up there. But for long term, the whole crypto market is bullish long term. I'm just going to say that right now. And VeThor and VeChain, they have some huge stake inside of crypto. Like they're a really good blockchain. They're really good crypto. So I really definitely believe that VeThor and VeChain could grow massively inside of 2022. Like 2021 has just been a year of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The end of 2021, but the beginning, it was crazy. So much FOMO, and I definitely believe the beginning of 2022, so much FOMO is gonna go on. Like everything is gonna go crazy in the beginning of 2022. So next year we could possibly see VeChain actually hitting $1, and I definitely believe that's really possible, hitting $1 in VeChain next year. So definitely look out for that. It's definitely not going to be at the beginning of next year, but somewhere mid next year. Just like how we were going crazy in April this year, we were going crazy in April. We can definitely hit $1 inside VeChain, no doubt. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. That's just my prediction personally. And then personally, I do predict that VeThor could be at 10 cents by next year around April, 10 to 20 cents. So this is going to be pretty good for both of these different cryptos. Now, anyways, anything that happens for VeChain is going to happen for VeThor. VeThor is like their governance token, kind of, But VeThor is definitely a pretty good investment if you want to get into it. I like both of them, but I just like how much cheaper VeThor is than VeChain. But anyways, VeChain price has made some impressive downside moves since Monday, dropping over 25% to hit the bear's target zone of 8 cents. The resulting drop has placed VeChain into an inherently bearish position with the Ichimoku system by positioning the daily close below the Tenkan Sen and the Kinju Sen in a cloud. However, the speed and size of the drop have created a significant gap between the close. So the speed of that drop was pretty big. And what happens when we have such a huge drop like that, I'm going to call it huge because, 11.25 all the way down to 8.50 or 0.850. So that was a pretty big drop. And whenever you get big drops like that, you usually get momentum coming afterwards because the people that were bearish that sold out, they now look at that and they see a huge buying opportunity. And then they get bullish, but they only get bullish temporarily. And they usually end up selling out once we get back up to the resistance. And that resistance being 10 cents, you can definitely see these bears selling out at 10 cents. And you can see these red candlesticks coming in. Now we have a little bit of a green one, but it's only a small gold green candlestick for now. So it's not really much of a big purchase. So we're going to see what happens here inside inside the short term. But we already know long term, this is definitely bullish. That is my 100% opinion though. So whatever you guys think, that's what you think. But me personally, I am bullish on VeThor and VeChain inside the long run. I'm bullish on crypto in general in the long run. So I definitely believe we got some huge potential here. But anyways, the major gaps between price action and the Tenkan Sen do not last very long. That's what I was trying to say. It's like it does not last very long at all. Because look, we did have a huge drop, but right after that, we're starting to grow right again. But we're only growing because that was such a huge drop. People are seeing that as a huge buying opportunity. And when people buy that dip, they usually end up selling once it actually jumps up a little bit. And we had a huge jump here going from 0.850 all the way up until almost 10 cents. That's a pretty good jump right there. That's 20%. So I don't know. Anything could happen right now. So anyways, this is because VeChain price and the Tenkan Sen like to be positioned relatively close to one another. But anyways, the bullish bounce here is expected, but will likely be capped at the 10 cents. Like I just now said, 10 cents is a major area of resistance for us, but it's only short term. So VeChain price has some significant resistance at the 10 cents mark, bottom of the Ichimoku cloud. So yes, we have some resistance here. Bears will likely return to place more selling pressure on VeChain price if 10 cents is confirmed as resistance. However, bulls have a long road ahead to invalidate any near-term bearish pressure. So first, bulls will need to push VeChain to a close above 13 cents to return to an undeniable bull market. So in order for us to be undeniably bullish, we would have to get all the way up to this third channel right here, which is going to be our 13-cent channel. So if we can actually break this 13 cents area, we're going to be into a complete bullish market. But let's be completely honest, with the momentum that we have now, which isn't too much momentum, it's not going to get all the way up to 13 cents within the next couple of days. It's not going to happen like that. So, oh wait, I'm actually made that over there at the wrong one. I actually meant to make this right here at this channel. This is the 13-cent channel. But yeah, right now the bears are taking over, and that's really in the overall crypto market. And even before this drop, let's be completely honest, VeThor and VeChain were actually going down before this drop. So this isn't nothing new. Like the last drop kind of had VeThor and VeChain messed up. Like, let's be completely honest. Remember the first flash crash that we had right around here, around like, 5th, 6th or something of September. And then once that happened, VeThor and VeChain, they just kind of went on a downtrend. And we had heavy resistance at 13 cents before it went down. Just like how we have the same resistance at 13 cents that could actually send us on a bullish pattern. If we can break 13 cents, that is the major resistance that we've been at since the 2nd of September. So this is a really big resistance. If we can break it, we will be inside of good territory. But yeah, VeThor and VeChain have pretty much been going down since August. So right now, all we need to focus on is getting to 13 cents. If we can't do that, then we are going to be in a short-term bearish market. So that is all I got for that technical analysis. But let's get not so technical with this and go over some good news that we have going on with VeThor and VeChain, which is going to help us grow inside the near future. So big stuff going on. Antonio Senator, global CTO of Deloitte, Blockchain joins VeChain Foundation as the new interim steering committee member. So this is actually a pretty big update here. Since the launch of the VeChain Foundation in 2017, we have been driven by our vision of enabling a public blockchain platform that derives its value from activities created by members within the ecosystem solving real-world problems. So the mission of VeChainThor as an enterprise-grade smart contract public blockchain is to support the broad view of mass adoption across different industries and to maintain a scalable and efficient and sustainable smart contract platform for enterprises, developers, and individuals. So now they are adding new people to the team. To achieve the vision and the mission outlined above, the VeChain Foundation has established a steering committee composed of professionals, industry leaders, and credible individuals such as Antonio Senator. So this is about to be very big for their blockchain. So anyways, for personal reasons, steering committee member Daniel Kahneman has resigned before his term formally ends, and now they got the new guy here, Antonio Senator. So this is pretty good news here. During his resignation remarks on August 22nd, Mr. Kahneman expressed his gratitude for the whole VeChain and VeThor system. And over here, as he says, as the VeChain Foundation prepares for the next steering committee election, we have been in search of credible candidates. Who other better than Antonio Senator? So today, in the spirit of transparency and openness, we are excited to bring good news to all VeChain and VeThor stakeholders. Antonio Senator, Deloitte Global Blockchain CTO and head of the Deloitte, I hope I'm saying it right, Deloitte, I can't even pronounce that, Deloitte, whatever you want to call it, EMEA Blockchain Lab, will be joining the VeChain Foundation as interim member of the board of steering committee. So shout out to him. He's about to come in here. Hopefully he could change VeChain and VeThor for the better and see what we can do in the future. And then the next thing we got big news here that happened on the 15th of this month. Proven case in Chinese pet food traceability market. So VeChain's food safety blockchain SaaS onboards premium fresh meat dog food brand. So this is pretty big news here, and hopefully they can do some kind of collaboration with Baby Doge, because Baby Doge actually has something going on with saving the dogs. They actually have a whole charity that they're donating to. So hopefully they can, collaborate. I don't know if they're going to collaborate with a meme coin like Baby Doge, but it would be pretty good since they're with saving dogs, and now their blockchain is actually with this proven case of the Chinese pet food traceability market. So this is pretty big. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But if you do like the video, though, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. It would really help me out a lot. So definitely do that and leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys want me to go over next. And also, check out the links in the description for free stocks with Robinhood, Webull, and Public.com. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.